Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ned Mac with DFS Stats and Facts. I'm right back. We are here on Sunday. It's very early Sunday, August 2nd, and we have a 6-game slate today. But before we even get into that, I want to appreciate everybody for the love and support and subscribes and all that. If you're not subscribed, don't just be watching my videos and taking my info and don't be subscribing. I need you to hit that bell, tap it, do all that. But let's do a recap of just yesterday. We had a 5-game slate. Gave you some great players, man. Ben Simmons had a day, damn near triple-double. SGA stepped up for the Thunder. Schroeder, he was all right. Van Vliet, though, he did his thing. And Toronto won. I told you not to pick LeBron. I told you not to not pick LeBron, but I said you can pick the pair of Paul George and Kawhi, and they went in. One had 28, the other had 24. And then you have Tobias Harris had a great game. Duncan Robinson, that's my fault. JJ Redick again, that's also my fault. Pelicans just had a terrible game period though. Pascal Siakam did his thing. Sabonis was out. This was the big one. I said TJ Warren was a thought at 5,800. TJ Warren dropped 53 points on the Sixers, unfortunately, but he had a day. Joel Embiid also had a day though with a crazy double-double. Bol was a little disappointing, but again, I said, yo, I don't know what they're gonna do with him. If it was me, I would have started him. But that's just a couple players, man, off of yesterday that went pretty well. Shout out Bam too. Bam did his thing. But going in today with the 6-game slate, we got NBA 700K Sunday shoot around, 150K to first. It's probably your best game. It's about $20 entry. Starting off with guards, I want to go with my boy John Morant today, 7,300. He's going against San Antonio, who ranks 19th against guards. His last game out, he had 47.3. 22, he went 22, 5, and 11. So John Morant today, definitely a good pickup against the Spurs. Probably going to snap again. Another guard, if you want to go low, I'm sticking with my boy Dante DiVincenzo at 5,006. He gave you 22 fantasy on the last game out. And I think he's going to do even more today because he has to step up against Houston, who actually ranks 28th against guards. So I'm going to be looking at him, especially today, see what he does. Guards, honorable mentions. I told you about Luka. Luka snapped. He's probably going to snap again today. You got Westbrook. You got Harden. They all snapped. But, of course, the price tags are high. So I give you players that could actually do the same thing. But look, Harden, Westbrook, and Luka went off, though. So if you want to go high, you know where to go. Shooting guard-wise, I'm going to go with my boy Jaylen Brown, who consistently gives you 30-plus fantasy. Portland ranks 15th against his position. And, yeah, his last game out, was 31.5. And then the last three before that was 31.3, 36.8, and 33.5. So Jaylen Brown for sure is definitely a good guy to put in there for shooting guard. If you want to go lower, sure. Let's go with Evan Fournier as a thought at 5'9". He snapped on Brooklyn and gave you 35.8 fantasy. And he's going against Sacramento today, who ranks 25th against shooting guards. So let's not forget about Fournier. And he did that all in 25 minutes. So he might get more minutes today. Who knows? But we'll keep him as a thought. Moving on to small forwards, you got your boy Robert Covington. Because Eric Gordon is out, I did not mention Robert Covington last time. That's my fault. You might want to get him in there today, though. He did play 40-plus minutes last game in that crazy game with Houston and Dallas. He gave you 44.8 fantasy, and he also had a double-double. He has a beautiful price tag at 6,400. Milwaukee ranks 11th against forwards, and obviously another tough game for Houston today probably, so it's going to be back and forth game. So yeah, Covington, you might want to get him in there. Don't want to go with Covington? All right, let's go with Carmelo at 5,800. Last game out, he gave you 32.3. Boston ranks first against forwards, though, so it will be a little challenge today. And I think Jason Tatum is going to snap today. That's just my own opinion. And if you want to go high up with small forwards, I'm sticking with my boy Middleton. I told you about him last time. Last game out, he gave 38.8. Eric Bledsoe is still out, and Houston ranks 28th against small forwards. Moving right along, power forwards, Greek Freak. Obviously, if you want to go high, but price tag is crazy. 11,000, but he did give you 70.3 last game. He went 36 and 15. Slow start for him though. He was looking a little suspect in the beginning. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but obviously the numbers don't lie, right? So if you want to go high up, go with him. Uh, I also told you about this next guy I'm about to tell you again about because I think he has a great matchup today, and that's my boy DeAndre Ayton. He's at 8,500. Last game out, he gave you a double-double, 49.5 in fantasy. Dallas ranks 20th against his position, actually against 4s and 5s. So yeah, you might want to, dibby dabble. Uh, but yeah, if you want to go high, or I'm sorry, that's another power forward you can go with. But power forward / centers, I want to go with Hachimaru. I think I'm saying his name wrong. Definitely just did some anime stuff just there. But he's at 7,400. He plays for Washington. He's really good. Last game out, he had 32. Look, if you know anything about Washington Wizards right now, they really don't have a team. Bill is gone. John Wall has been gone. So you got a lot of these players who really just got on the team, but are getting a lot of minutes. So you don't want to forget about him. Last game out, 3,200. Excuse me. He gave you 32 fantasy. Good matchup today against Brooklyn. So you want to go with that. Brooklyn does rank 6th against his position, though. So I don't think it's going to matter, though, because he has to put those minutes in. I've been waiting for this one. So if you want to go high up, I'll get this one actually out of the way. If you want to go high up, let's go with Porzingis at 9,000 for centers, right? Last game out, he gave you 70 fantasy. 39-16 was the double-double. Phoenix ranks in the top 10 against centers, but it's not going to stop. Porzingis is not a center. He's a unicorn, so I don't think it's going to affect him. If you want to go low, though, with centers, I told you about this guy last time, okay? Jaren Jackson Jr. for Memphis. Gave you 43.3. His price tag was only 4.9 at that time when I told you to pick him up. Okay? San Antonio today ranks 28th against his position, and he's only still at 5,200. Look, use him as a filler. Like, if you're not using him, I don't understand why not. Like, beautiful price tag. He's going to get the minutes in. He's a workhorse. Pick him up. So, yeah. That's all I got today, man. Can't give you too much. I do want to start picking some winners here, though. I want to help people out with straights, but I'll give you this. Just my opinion in these games today. I say Brooklyn over Washington. I say Boston over Portland. Give me Memphis over San Antonio. Orlando over the Kings. Dallas over Phoenix. And Milwaukee over Houston. Guys, ladies, babies, thank you for everything. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate y'all. Get your money. Go what you got.